just like ice.
My mother will start to worry. My father will be pacing the floor.
Dad before.
So really I'd better scurry. Well, maybe just another game more.
Some records on while I pour.
The neighbors might think
Maybe it's bad out there.
maybe I'll have one more drink.
No cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew how
Don't know what to do
to
now.
break the
I'll
spell.
take your hat.
Thank you.
Your hair looks
I
swell.
ought to say no, 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 sir.
Closer.
At least I must say I
What's the
tried.
sense in hurting my
I
pride?
really can't stay.
Baby, don't hold out.
Baby, it's cold outside. You're very pushy, you know?
Fine, okay, just text me when you get home, I guess.
Wait, over what? Simply must go.
Oh, we're still singing? It's
Yeah.
cold outside.
Supposed to say no.
How lucky that you dropped by.
The welcome has been so nice and warm.
Look out the window. Oh, at that
My
store.
sister will be
Gosh, your lips
suspicious.
look delicious.
My brother will be there at the
Waves
door.
upon tropical
My
shore.
maiden's mind is
Gosh, your
vicious.
lips are delicious.
Well, maybe just a cigarette more. I don't even smoke. I've got to get home.
Baby, you'll freeze out there.
Say, lend me a
It's
coat.
up to your knees out there.
You've really been
I
grand,
feel when I touch in your
but
hand.
don't you see?
Welcome to this thing.
Wilbur, there's bound to be talk tomorrow. At least there will be plenty in flight. I really can't stay. Baby, it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside. Are you on Lover House? Like, why are you... Wilbur? Wilbur!
And that's the start of our stream today. Let's see if we get an ad. Of course we get an ad. Oh, what a wonderful start. An ad. An ad. We're gonna watch this ad. I'm not gonna skip it because I don't wanna... Actually, I will skip it because I'm getting impatient. Wow, I'm live. Wow. We are live! It's practically been a month since I last streamed. Sorry, I've just been like, doing a lot. I have posts. I post on my Instagram, on my Twitter, at the JMC girl. New art, some Dream SMP lore art. And even if you don't have any idea what the Dream SMP is or what lore is, you can check it out because it's pretty art. Slight blood gore warning for it though. Sometimes it's just fun drawing people get stabbed. Yeah. Anywho, I've posted on my art pages, yeah. And then I also post analysis on more Dream SMP stuff on my Tumblr, also at the JMC Girl. And I think I will do more analysis. I really want to talk about character Foolish's lore because I think that it is very interesting. His backstory is very interesting, and the whole concept of him having to teeter-totter between being extremely violent god in his past to being a benevolent and pacifist god, and trying to balance and finding the neutral balance of both is such a fun thing to play with. Also, the concept of him maybe knowing Phil in the past, character Phil, and knowing Eret. Oh my gosh, it's so yummy. delicious lore. And also, another thing about Foolish's, like, character story, like how Lasandberg built up into, because everyone takes Lasandberg, that whole little thing, in, like, when was it, June? Or I don't think it was July. It was like June or May when this happened. May, June, April, I don't know. It was somewhere around there. It was the summer months when Lasandberg was happening. It was probably more around April, May. Because it was after the Red Banquet. And it was still when Quackity was doing lore. So probably like April. Anyway, Lasandberg. People take it of really like jokey, goofy lore, but it's really just like old Dream SMP lore from like the start, like actual, like kind of like Lamandberg, really. And Lasandberg is really good, and it really, and I don't feel like people talk about how it actually developed Foolish's character to play the role that he did in the Cookie Outpost, really military outpost, conflict with Tubbo, Rambo, and Quackity and such. B-Duo versus Las Nevadas. That sounds like such a nice lawsuit name. You know how it's like Brown versus Board of Education? I mean, actually, you won't know if you're not American. But we have a bunch of different lawsuit names, and like, I don't know. Maybe it's bad that I think that lawsuit names sound cool, but it does. And B-Duo versus Las Nevadas sounds great. So, little chitter chatter, little rambling. Speaking of rambling, Ranboo, I just finished watching his stream. It was really funny. I enjoyed it. And I really liked when he, did his bit about, his lore, because it was just so funny. It was just, making fun of lore can be so very funny sometimes, and that was truly funny. And especially when he got the techno plushie, and then was like, threw it, and was like, that's what you get for the fireworks. Because I've seen people legitimately, I think I said it, I can't speak, legitimately get mad at Ranboo, like character Ranboo, not real Ranboo, like his character, like in a roleplay. Get mad at his character for not confronting Techno's character about blowing up Tubbo's character with fireworks. And I'm just like, first of all, I was mad. But also, how is he supposed to do that? Character Techno has been in jail until recently and is not doing any lore, so none of their characters are active on the server currently. So nothing is happening. So Techno is gone, so he can't confront him because he's not even there to talk to him. And second of all, character Tubbo told Ranboo in the first place because he wouldn't remember. So, by the chance that some miracle happens that he happens to remember that little detail, like, it's just a lot of just stupidness. So, yeah. So I thought that was extra funny because of people being mad at him not doing anything about it, and then him doing it in such a silly, goofy way. If I can, which will probably not happen because I can never do anything right, but if I happen to, I will animate all of that, like, lore thing, because I found it just extremely funny. And if I draw it in a seriously lore way and title it like it's serious lore, I think that would be extra really funny. It's funny to me. I don't know if it's funny to anyone else, but it was funny to me. Nom nom nom. Anywho, now to get on to what we're really doing today. We're going to be watching new Sad-ist animatic. It's not an animation. And this time it's not going to be the first time we watched it, because I watched it by accident. It was really quick, so I just clicked on it and I was like, I'll watch it. I mean, I didn't decide because I did it on accident. Oh, and also, if you were wondering why we were playing Christmas music in the beginning, because it's Christmas time. I just watched a Hallmark movie yesterday. We're getting into the spirit. If you don't know here, I am religious, but that's not what I was trying to say. I'm a religious celebrator of Christmas. Christmas is such a beautiful holiday. All the atmosphere around it, the Christmas songs, just the whole vibe and the decorations and the Macy's parades and the street lights and the homes decorated with all the it's so beautiful, it's so magical and amazing, and it's the best thing ever. It just makes me so happy. So that's why we did Christmas song. And I did a Wilbur Christmas song. A Wilbur, and let me tell you the name of this person. So that song was by Toxic Support. It's Toxic Support's Baby It's Cold Outside featuring Wilbur Suit. We will only be playing Christmas songs. That's a lie. Probably if I do a stream where I have to actually put black background music in the back of like what I'm doing the whole time, I will get other music that's not Christmas music. But for intros, for starting soon screens, we will be using only Christmas music until Christmas is over, and maybe even in January. I will be playing some of Ludwig's Christmas album from last year because, yes! I don't know. Did he do Baby's Christmas? It's Cold Outside. Did he do that song? I actually have Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch right now. So thank you, Twitch, but like that's dumb. Alright, I just wanted to get ready for the animatic we're gonna watch. So what was I talking about? Christmas songs. I don't know if Ludwig did Baby It's Cold Outside. I think he did. I think he did it with Cutie Cinderella, but I'm not sure. That's what I remember, but I don't know. I don't know if it's true. I definitely want to do my own version of Christmas songs, but it's gonna be super bad and low quality because I don't have a mic. I stream on my phone. So it can't even be filmed from my phone because I have no storage on my phone. So I don't know where I could film it. So it might not happen, but on the miracle that it does happen, I will literally just search up whatever Christmas song I want to do, karaoke, get the music in the background, and then sing the lyrics to it. That's what I do I did that with Hamilton songs, and it's actually really fun. So, yeah. So once again, we're going to be watching Sad-ist and Badboyhalo's song and music video, Muffin. I haven't listened to the song or the music video. I've read the lyrics to it, and it seems interesting. I find it interesting that the lyrics are kind of like a love song, but like a really candied covered love song. I've read the lyrics, but I haven't listened to any of it, so that will be a blind reaction. And I guess we can also react to the River Cat's Froggy song? Because I also haven't heard that yet. So possibly it's a world that... Alright. We're gonna be Ozymandias. Ozymandias. You know what? I'm gonna search up this name on Google and have it play it out to me because I don't know how to pronounce things. That is my problem. I'm typing it out. Ozymandias.
Ozymandias. Ozymandias.
You guys hear that? This is the poem or it's a poem. A poem. A poem? A poem? Is that how you say it? I don't know how other people say it. I say poem. I say poem. Wait, do I say poem? This is a poem. I say poem. Poem. Anyway, we're gonna be reacting to
Ozymandias.
the Sad-ist Dream SMP. Oh, they wrote animation, but it looked like an animatic. Whatever, we'll see. All right.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone.
I like this guy's voice.
Desert. Near them on the
Wait,
sand.
can I see subtitles? Because the writing of the words is very light, and I was gonna say I have hard of hearing, but that is not what I have. I'm not hard of hearing. My dad's hard of hearing. I'm not. I have actually really good hearing. I cannot see. I have... What is when you have bad sight? I don't know, but I have that, so I can hardly read that, so. Subtitles.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lips.
When I saw this, I was like, this looks nothing like her style, and I was like, whoa, it's so different. And it has no line art. I was like, whoa.
Lifeless things. The hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, alone and level sands, stretch far away.
And I've just realized that this is probably Sad-ist's first Doomsday. I mean, it's not just Doomsday, but the end with Filza and Dream like looking at the squares falling down. The squares are TNT. They're blowing up L'Manberg, completely destroying, wrecking it forever and ever. What I wanted to say was that Sad-ist never really covered Doomsday in any of their other animatics. So that's interesting. They also cover a topic they went over, which was like the festival and like techno. Actually, wait, no. That might be, wait. Wait, let's go back. Where was it? Is this the festival, or is this is also Doomsday? I thought it was the festival because, you know, techno has the firework, and, like, Tubbo is in presidential garbs. But, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably not the festival either. This is also Doomsday. Because didn't techno also... like, threaten Tommy when like when this was happening, like Techno came in like an hour early and started killing people, and Tommy was like, you don't have to do this, Techno, and this stuff and blah blah blah. And then Techno was like, you use me and I'm not just a blade, blah blah blah. And then like tried to kill Tommy and did like in real Minecraft like logistics, he did kill Tommy, even though Tubbo jumped in front of him. Tubbo jumped in front of Tommy, but Tommy still died. But like, I think in like lore stuff, Tubbo jumped in front of him and like got hurt instead of Tommy. I think that's on Doomsday. I'm not sure. Because I personally have not watched this. I've just heard people retell it. So, but that's, if my memory serves me correct, that's what happened. So this is also Doomsday. So this whole thing is about Doomsday. Wait, let's see. Well, this part's kind of not, because it has Wilbur and stuff. I think this part is really interesting because it just doesn't look like Sad-ist's like normal style. It looks like not even just like the style of not having line art on the statues, but I feel like the facial structure of the faces of the statues don't look like Sad-ist's usual style a little bit. Like, look at that. That looks like Saitama. It actually, wait, it so does look like Saitama. What? Look at him. He looks like Saitama. And I just feel like Sad-ist's style, like normal style, looks a little bit it looks different than this. It still has like the round face that Sad-ist does, and even the wide, big eyes, but like I still feel like it's very different.
Cold command, tell that its sculptor well those passions red which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things. The hand that mocked them and the heart that fed, and on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
I guess I don't consider this a animation, at least in my perspective. I don't know about others. You can consider whatever you want. This is my opinion. I don't consider this an animation because a lot of things are not moving, even though that part when Wilbur said, my name is Ozymandias. I do that with my animatics, and of course you'll never see my animatics, and you'll be like, you're referencing your animatics every time you watch these, but we've never seen them, and that's because I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna cry because all my devices don't work. It sucks when you have to when all your technology hates you. You know, I don't know. I was watching someone who was talking about like how like more black people in America would vote with paper ballots and how they're suppressing voters. I'm sorry I got really political, but I have a reason to. It's gonna go back to how my technology doesn't work, okay, guys? Just so if you didn't know, whoever is watching this stream, I am a black person who happens to live in America. I can't vote. I'm too young. But, like, I'm not talking about voting about me anyway. Anyway, voter suppression and blah, 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 because more black people are more likely to vote in person and with paper instead of online. And basically this just goes with and the person was like, black people, it's not that black people don't know how to work computers, but like I think computers are just so stupid. Like my family in general has a universal problem with computers. I don't know if it's just the computers that the store has been selling us, but all the computers that my mom has bought, they're just bad. None of our stuff works, and it's so bad. Like, even my phone is having so much problems right now. It's like, I talk about my storage problem on Twitter, and I deleted, like, literally everything, all the stuff I had on my phone, and I just backed it up to the cloud, so it's not, like, in my phone memory, so it can, like, take up less space. But even that, like, it doesn't. So I just brought that up just to say how, no, we at least this black person sucks with technology. Anyway, back to the animatic, and not back about, yeah, I mean, I guess back to, that just circles back to why I haven't posted that much animations. I've been able to post, like, small things, but all the small things I posted are, like, from almost a whole year ago, since we're almost hitting January of 2022 soon. All that stuff is from either around now, like September, October, November, December 2020, and early January 2021. Like, all of that stuff that I post. Actually, wait. Alright, no. That's kind of a lie. Anyway, it's from a long time ago. The most recent animatic thing you post on JMC World, which is my second YouTube channel, JMC World, if you want to search it up. That is from January 2021, and the Crumb and Snifferish one is from, like, March, I think. March 2021. And so is the Tommy, Sam, Miss Keisha one is also from March. So the latest one is still from a long time ago, March. That's like 6 months ago or something. That's a long time ago. And they're all mad short. Like, I think my longest one is the one from January, and that's like 30 seconds. The rest are like 5-second stuff. They're really short. So hopefully I can post. Here's my problem with animatics. And not like anyone else's animatics, my personal problem. When I do animatics, I tend to animate every little thing, and then it just turns into an animation when I'm trying to do an animatic. So I'm trying to work on it. Work on animating less and actually making it animatic, because animation takes so much longer, and if I want to ever finish anything, I need to stop. So, yeah. I just want to go back to the beginning. Oh, wait. No, I don't. I guess I just want... Wait, I want to compare these two art styles. Alright. This is the statue of Wilbur. Wilbur's face right here. Okay, you see?
Tell that it's sculpted
let's...
on the sand.
Yeah.
I met a traveler from
Not this. This part. Just watch.
Legs of stone stand in the desert.
Watch.
Near them, on the sand, half sunk.
Keep watching.
Shattered visage lies.
Keep watching.
Frown and wrinkled
this.
And sneer.
This. Alright? So that is example 1. And example 2 is Wilbur over here. He's about to turn. Jump. Boom. Do you see the difference in, like... it's not much of a difference, but I just feel like it's such a difference. I don't know. Maybe it's because the other one, the statue has like lighting shading, and this one doesn't. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, I burped. Whoa. That was a surprise to me too. But I just feel like it's such a stark difference in styles for some reason. So yeah.
Ozymandias, king of kings, look on my works.
Also, hasn't somebody done that pose before, like in a Sad-ist animation?
My name is Ozymandias.
Like where they like grip their hands, like when they do the two claws. Got my pirate. I feel like they maybe Dream when he was holding like the strings in Final Waltz. You can watch that reaction. I think you could watch it on Twitch. I think I highlighted that one. I'm pretty sure I did. And you can watch it on JMC World as well. Or at the JMC Girl. Or just not at, but the JMC Girl on my main too. If you just go to playlists, it will show all of my past streams. So yeah. You can watch that there, my reaction to it. But I feel like somebody else did Slat also do this in the fall of her anime? I'm not gonna go through all the animatics to figure out. You can just tell me in the comments or something, I don't know. Or I'll tell myself in the comments and be like, yes, yeah, you're right. You're so clever and smart and bright and correct. Anyway, I'm like actually not paying attention to any of the words this man is saying. All I have to say is his voice is pretty cool, and the sound effects of the thuds and his voice is very satisfying. I like the gravelly-ness of his voice. It's very nice.
Ozymandias, king of kings, look on my works, ye mighty and
I also really like this shot. It's a really nice shot.
nothing beside
This is also,
remains.
I like Phil's
Round
broken
the
wing.
decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands
I also like this one too.
stretch far away.
But I think my favorite one is the Wilbur with the weird smile. Sad-ist has more merch. Wow. And isn't SA stand for something bad? I'm pretty sure it does. Let me search it up. SA. When I saw it, I was just like, oh, she put something bad on her. Oh. Alright, I searched up SA and it says the government of Australia. So, but I'm pretty sure it means something else. Doesn't it mean like South Africa and the government of South Australia? SA is sibling alert. Sibling alert. Huh. Alright, so I was just going out of my mind. SA doesn't stand for something bad. I thought it did. Maybe it's S something else. I don't know. But I was like, uh-oh. First she names herself Sad-ist and now this. But why is it SA even if her name is Sad-ist? Wouldn't it be like SI? Because sad, then the whatever that dash part is, then I? Why is it A? Then it's just Sa. I'm confused. Wait, Sad-ist has long hair again. Or does she just draw herself with long hair? Because I know she cut her hair. Should I actually pay attention to the words of the poem now? Maybe if I'll search up what the poem means. Actually, I'll guess and then I'll search it up. It will be like a fun guessing game. What the poem
Ozymandias
means. Alright, let's actually pay attention.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose
What is a
frown and
visage?
wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command
I'm gonna search that
tell
up.
that its
Wait.
sculptor well."
Visage. Oh no! Our table! I was genuinely saying oh no, but then it just reminded me of the meme, so I just had to. Oh no! Our table! It's broken! Wait. Also, you can't see me typing right now, but I type really weird. I'm not, as I said before, I'm not a user of computers if I don't have to be. So, when I do use computers, I type with like 1 or 2 fingers only. Like I type like a child pressing, just like boop, 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 pressing keys. Like that's how I type. That's why I try not to type, and I try to write a lot of things down, because it takes forever to type. I can't type. I can't type. Oh my gosh, my tummy is making all these sounds. I mean, I guess I haven't had lunch, but I had breakfast. Alright, wait. What was the word? Visage. Wait, visage definition. Let's hear.
Visage.
Oh, I didn't want to hear. I want you to read out the definition for me, man. Please. Do me a favor, man. Do it. I'm making this really complicated for no reason, but I wouldn't do it because I like things read out to me.
A person's face with reference to the former proportions of the features. An elegant, angular visage. A person's facial expression. There was something hidden behind his visage of cheerfulness, the surface of an object presented to view. The moonlit visage of the port's whitewashed buildings.
That is all the definitions of visage that I've searched up on Google. So basically his face. Face and expression. That's what visage means. Gosh, English is hard.
The sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions red which yet survive. Stamped
What does that
on these
mean?
lifeless things. The hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings.
Oh, I think I get
On
it.
my works ye mighty and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that
Oh, I
colossal
get it.
wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.
Oh. So I know why she drew Doomsday with this poem. I can't know. I'm just gonna stop trying to speak that. Alright, so the
Ozymandias.
poem is about a person coming from a land that is decrepit. I will use a bunch of fancy words because, I don't know, they come up in my mind and I know how to say them and I know what they mean, but I literally can't spell them. But I just can't spell in general, so that's like something else. But like basically they come from an empty land, it's a wasteland, it's been destroyed, and there's the only thing that's there are like 2 rocks and then a statue of the old leader of that land, and that's why it was Wilbur, because Wilbur is the founder of L'Manberg. And the statue of that leader is
Ozymandias.
and he's the king of that land that is now nothing. And that's why they showed Filza and like Dream looking at the carnage and destruction of Doomsday, because that's when the L'Manberg finally was nothing. You know, it would be really cool if Sad-ist also showed the L'Manberg tree like either getting burned by Nikki, because that was the essence of L'Manberg. Not the physical, but it was like the hope. Nikki herself and the tree represented the last of the hope of L'Manberg. So I feel like that would really work with the poem. If they added that. What else? Also, the last part of the poem also made me think of
Alone in level sands stretch far away.
the last part of the poem also made me just think about like what L'Manberg looks like now. L'Manberg is now L'Manhole, and it used to be real ugly and filled up with glass. The glass wasn't ugly. I don't think it was ugly. Some people thought it was ugly, but Puffy put the glass there, and that's cool and nice and stuff. But Filza decorated it very prettily now, and it has a bunch of like nature around it now, so it looks like nature took over L'Manhole, and and now it's just like the crater with the flag and like water and like a bunch of vines and stuff around it, and I feel like just a little bit of that, but like not like the beautiness of it, but just what, like if you could make nature look ugly in a way, that would be a really nice last scene for this poem as well. Excuse me. I feel like if I did this poem, I would definitely pick different scenes of it. Of this, because, I don't know. I just feel like different scenes would fit better. So those are the scenes I thought of on the top of my head. This is pretty cool. Real nice. Looks very good. I kind of want to see this part in slow motion because I really like it. This is probably my favorite part of this animatic. Time for slow motion.
On my works, mighty and despair.
That wasn't slow enough. Even slower. I want to see every individual frame. Wait, where is it? Where was I?
Nothing beside remains.
Alright, we're back. Lol. Oh no, we're having network issues. Oh, we're back. We're good. We're fine. We're cool. We're dandy and awesome. Alright, we're done with this. We watched it. We dissected. We talked about it. I guess we can look up the real meaning. Is there a real meaning of this poem anyway? Probably not. I don't think the poet would write the real meaning of it. I feel like people who do that kind of take away the magic of their art. They can say a little bit of it, but like they have to leave up some stuff for interpretation. Just a little. Like, we want answers, but we don't want too much answers, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Yeah. Goo already got me. Alright. It's a sonnet. I think that's how you say sonnet. It was originally published in January 11th of 1818 by Percy Bysshe Shelley. I'm probably butchering that name. I'm sorry. Ozymandias is a sonnet. Alright. Oh. But Percy is an English romantic poet. Ooh. Shelley described a crumbling statue of Ozymandias as a way to portray the transience of political power and to praise art's power of preserving the past. Oh. Political power. Well, then that's very fitting for Wilbur and L'Manberg. It's all about politics. The whole struggle of L'Manberg. Buddha. And also, like, Wilbur in particular, instead of, like, anyone else who was, like, a part of L'Manberg, not just because he was a leader, because Slat and Teppo were also leaders, but because, like, of his specific power, role in politics and power in L'Manberg. First, he was like a revolutionary and became leader because that he created it. Excuse me. And then stepped down from his position as power because he realized that, like, when creating it, he created a dictatorship and he wanted to gain the people's trust of L'Manberg and have political power that way. So he wanted to make it seem like a democracy when really his party was the only one that was gonna be allowed to be on the ballot. So really not very democratic. But then Quackity came in and challenged that and made an actual democratic election where multiple parties ran. Quackity's, then later Schlatt's on Tommy and Wilbur's mistake, and then also Nicky and Fundy's party. And with that election, Wilbur lost his place in power and was then kicked out of his own country. Then when he was kicked out of his own country, he felt like he couldn't, like, really, obviously, well, when he didn't have any power anymore, he decided that he wanted to blow the place up. So, very interesting. Very interesting. I wonder why they showed, like, Technoblade walking here, because that's Technoblade, like, walking